It says that on Tuesday, we're going to identify sentence parts, including subject, complete and simple, complete predicate, verb, transitive or intransitive, direct object, indirect object, predicate, nominative, predicate, adjective, or a positive phrase, and prepositional phrase, adjective or adverb. All right, since you know all of those, we're good to go, right? All right, so where is our predicate nominative? What is a predicate nominative? Well, here's the highlight, is that, Logan, you just provided exactly what I meant and what I needed. Do we know these for a fact? Do we know what those things are 100%? What should we use then? The DGP help notes. So again, open up your cheat sheets, go to DGP help notes and have it open, because it'll give you a much more descriptive list that we're looking for. So go to, there we are, opening up and broadcasting what's on my screen. There you go. All right. So we now have down past the verbs, verbal. Now we're to Tuesday notes. Sentence parts and phrases. What's the first thing we're looking for? Everyone. We're looking for everyone? We're on a search for everyone on the planet? Or are you giving the answer? There you go, Aiden. All right. So Aiden, I guess, is assuming, are you saying that everyone is the simple subject? Is that what you're saying? No? Oh. Well, that's the first thing we're looking for, is a simple subject, right? Isn't that what it says? Okay. The simple subject, it says, is the what? I can't read that far away. I'm old. The who or what of the verb. Okay. The verb is listen. Who is it that's supposed to be listening? But the teacher's in charge of the classroom. But does that affect the subject? So what's our simple subject? Well done. I kind of hear some muttering. Everyone is a simple subject. So we'll mark that with an S. Okay. That S, Superman symbol, stands for the simple subject. What does it say we should find next according to our DGP help notes? What are we finding next? Are we already dead? Are we alive out there? No. Well, let's find a little bit of energy. After the simple subject, we find the complete subject. You're right. Well done. What's up, Ella?
I can't get the drop down thing.
Okay.
Wouldn't we find complete subjects first? That's why it goes first on the.
Did you open it from your Google Drive? Or did you go from here?
I think I just went from here.
Okay, so it's logged in yourself.
Yeah.
Did you turn it in? Yeah, you got it submitted. Why'd you submit it?
I thought since
No, you gotta do every day.
I
There you
did
go.
not
That's
think
okay.
that.
You're good to go.
Thank
Easy
you.
fix. Nope, that's perfect. All right, so the next thing we have to find is the complete subject. It says that we underline the complete subject once. Now, the complete subject is the simple subject plus its modifier. So any adjectives that help modify everyone. Is there anything that makes everyone more specific and is not a verb?
Everybody.
Is everybody in our sentence?
No. Should.
Okay, should is a what?
I forgot what it was called. What is it called?
If you look up,
verb.
it's a helping verb. So verbs will go in the predicate every time. Verbs will go in the predicate. So is there anything that modifies everyone?
Should.
It's a verb. Verbs will go in the predicate.
So listen.
Also a verb. Verbs will go in the predicate.
To.
That'll actually be part of the prepositional phrase, which goes in the predicate.
We got two.
Are we catching anything about maybe that there's nothing that modifies everyone? Are we saying everyone in the classroom? Everyone with blue shirts? Everyone with brown hair?
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense? No, we're not saying that. So the complete subject is just everyone. So the simple subject and the complete subject is the same thing. Does that make sense? We will underline once. We will underline the complete subject once. Who knows how to underline in sheets?
I know.
I
You
got
highlight it and then do the underline.
Okay. You do have a good idea there, Logan. So we're going to highlight the box just everyone, since that's what we're going to underline. You click on the box, everyone. And then if you look up here in your toolbar, and if you're in a split screen, you may have to hit the 3 dots to find this. But there's this like waffle or window looking thing that says borders. Everyone find their waffle?
Yeah.
I know it's lunchtime and I shouldn't be talking about waffles. It might make you hungry. But you found your waffle? So we click on it. Okay. I'm going to make sure. Yeah. Okay. Since we've clicked on it, now we're going to look for the bottom border, which is on the bottom row. And once you float over it, it actually says bottom border. You're going to click that. Once you do, if you click off of the box you were on, it should have everyone underlined. Okay, so I'm going to show you that again because I know this might be new for some of you. My goal is not only to help you do DGP, but also to show you some technology stuff. So again, nothing there. Going to click on everyone, hit our little windows or our waffle, and we're going to click the bottom border button. Now it's underlined. You got him, Logan?
Yes.
My man, thank you. Anyone else having problems with it? We're good to go? All right, you guys are very lively today. I think you're running out of energy. So let's keep it rolling before you all pass out on me. What's the next thing that we need to find? The verb. Now, we already did some of the hard work yesterday and found the verb. If you look on your DGP help notes, it actually says the simple predicate and the verb. There's 2 types of verbs we're looking for. A transitive verb, which has a direct object. It gets to something directly. And an intransitive verb that does not have a direct object. Okay? I will tell you that if you look on DGP Tuesday and you look in the bank, if there is no direct object, there's not a direct object, you have an intransitive verb. And that is marked with a VI. So above listen, we're going to mark VI. That's how we're going to show the verb on Tuesday. I know we showed the verb on Monday, but we also want to show it on Tuesday. So what is listen again? VI, an intransitive verb. Does not have a direct object. Don't worry, a direct object will make sense when we have one as an example. All right. According to our DGP help notes, what's the next thing we're going to find? We found the simple predicate and the verb. What's next?
What do you call it? The prep PH.
Oh, that's on our bank. What?
Oh, you mean teacher?
That's in our bank, but what does it say inside of our DGP help notes that we have to find after the simple predicate?
The complete predicate.
The complete predicate. We want to look back to our help notes to make sure we're following down that as well. So we're going to find the complete predicate. Okay. How do we identify the complete predicate?
I don't know.
Well, what does it say on your DGP help notes?
Oh, yeah. Verb plus its modifiers.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do we identify it though? What do we have to do in the sentence? Well done, sir. Underline twice. So go back to our DGP. Now, where does the complete predicate begin and where does it end? What is it everyone is doing? Everyone does what?
Listen.
Listen to the teacher. But if I just say, everyone listen to the teacher, does that sound different than the sentence we have?
Yeah.
So what's the full predicate? We're missing one word there.
Should listen to the teacher.
Yep, should listen to the teacher. So all that has to be double underlined. I'm going to show you a trick here. You don't know how to do it yet. You need to highlight every one of these words. You can click through and highlight each one individually. You don't want to drag because it'll replace or move words around. So highlight the box that you want to start with. You can hold down Shift and click the last box that you want to highlight. So again, click the first box, hit Shift, and click the last box that you want to highlight. Was everyone able to do that?
Yeah.
If that's hard for you to do, you can also hit Shift and hit the directional arrow over, and it'll highlight them. Now we got to underline again, so we're going to go back to our waffler or our window. Click on our waffler window, and we have to change it to a double underline this time. So you're going to go to the bottom right-hand corner on border style. You're going to click on that. Do you see the double underline mark there? All the way at the bottom? You're going to change your line to double underline. And then I have to hit the bottom border button again. And now it's double underline. I'll do that again so you can see it from start to finish. Click at the beginning, hit Shift, click at the end of what I want to highlight. I'm going to go to my waffle because I like syrup and butter. Going to click on the border style, double underline, and hit the bottom border. Were we able to do that?
Yes.
Anybody still need help?
Nope.
Aiden, you good? Good. You got it. Did you double underline?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, next thing we're going to find, we can go straight to the bank now. We will always find a simple subject, a complete subject, the verb, and the complete predicate. After that, now we can go back to the bank and we have to find a prepositional phrase. So go back to your cheat sheet, scroll down and find prepositional phrase and see what we have to find and what it is.
A group of words beginning with preposition and ending with noun or pronoun.
Did we find a preposition on Monday?
No.
Yes, we did. What is our preposition for Monday?
Two.
So where does our prepositional phrase start?
Two.
All right, so we'll start at 2. You want to double click on the cell that is in that 2's in. Double click on it. Oh, I got listen. Double click and move to the beginning of 2 and add a parenthesis. And then where does the prepositional phrase end at? It goes from to the noun that's associated with. So it goes to teacher, right? Outstanding. Now, we have to locate and indicate our prepositional phrases. There's 2 types. An adverb prepositional phrase, which modifies a verb, so it'll actually affect a verb. And then an adjective prepositional phrase, so it'll affect a noun. What is it we are doing to the teacher?
Listen.
Yeah. We're going to listen to the teacher. Is listen a verb or a noun?
Verb.
It's a verb. So then it's an adverb prepositional phrase. Does that make sense so far?
Yeah.
Okay. The next thing we need to identify, according to our bank, is an object to our preposition. It is the object that the preposition is pointing at. What is the word to pointing at?
Teacher.
So we will mark that with an OP. Are you down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. OPP is Other People's Property. It's a song from 1993 by Two Live Crew. It's about stealing people's stuff. Don't steal people's stuff. But I probably will sing that quite often, just as a heads up, because my brain lives in nostalgia and in hip hop. Questions, concerns about DGP Tuesday? Outstanding.